What's going on, everyone? LA Sports back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be recapping the New York Giants' victory over the Philadelphia Eagles as they move to 4-7. Huge win at MetLife Stadium. The Eagles fall to 5-7. The Giants improved to 4-7 with the 13-7 win at home. Huge win. And as a Giants fan, there's nothing better than beating the Philadelphia Eagles. It doesn't matter that we're 3-7 coming in. It's just beating the Eagles is the best feeling in the world as a Giants fan, and it was ugly. I mean, it was 13-7. I mean, that's all you need to know about it. The offense wasn't great. The defense was just unbelievable in this game. Couldn't have asked for a better effort from them, and they brought it. I mean, their passing defense against the Eagles was unbelievable, and realistically, for the first half of the game, the Eagles really couldn't run on us. It took some adjusting for them to really figure out how to run on us. So the defense was terrific in this game. Lots to take from it. Lots of players that were good. Tough things. Adoree Jackson and Darnay Holmes, they left the game with injuries. Adoree Jackson was, suffering with the quad injury all week. He re-aggravated that, and then a chest injury for Darnay Holmes. So tough there for the two of those guys. But let's start off with Jalen Hurts' stat line. He was 14 for 31 with 129 yards. He was picked 3 times. He ran for 77 yards. So that, obviously was difficult. But at the end of the day, the Giants were able to contain him. The guy that got it was a half a sack for Julian Levin, half a sack for Austin Johnson in the game. There were some great play in the whole game from Azeez Ojulari. Dexter Lawrence did a great job. He forced a fumble late in the game from Boston Scott, who he was all over us until that play. So the defense was very good. And one guy on the defense that really impressed me was the Giants' third-round pick, Aaron Robinson. I mean, the guy was unbelievable. I believe he had 4 tackles, 2 assisted tackles. He had a pass breakup on a 4th and short, which was a huge stop for the Giants. One of the interceptions. He was one of the guys that was defending. The interceptions today came from Xavier McKinney, Tate Crowder, and Darnay Holmes, and they were at good spots in the field. And Xavier McKinney is really, really impressing. The Tate Crowder interception was probably the biggest interception in this game. It came when the Eagles had 3rd and goal play at the Giants' goal line, the 1-yard line. The red zone defense was terrific again. In this game, but the Eagles had 3rd and goal at the Giants' 1-yard line with 8 seconds. So if Tate Crowder doesn't intercept that pass, maybe it's a touchdown, but at the very least, if it's an incomplete pass, the Eagles come out of that with 3 points, and 3 points would have gone a long way in this game, no doubt about it. So big interception for him there. And then, of course, the other interception was a great interception by Xavier McKinney, who continues to play very, very good football. So, really the Giants have been, playing really well from in a lot of aspects of the game. So it's definitely good to see the Giants defense get back on track. And offensively, Daniel Jones, very good in this game. 19 for 30. The only sack he took in this game was at the end. It was a good sack he took. He just kind of slid down so he could, force the Eagles to use another timeout late in the 4th quarter. So, realistically, you don't really count that as a sack because, had that been at any other point in the game, he probably would have just thrown the ball away. But in that situation, he wanted to force the Eagles to use their final timeout. So, the offensive line, they did a decent job in pass protection, but Jones' pocket awareness in this game was the best I've ever seen it. I mean, the guy was terrific. He rushed 9 times for 30 yards, so that tells you really a lot right there. He was able to scramble out and, get some nice runs. He threw for 202 yards. He had a passing touchdown to Chris Myrick, the tight end from the Giants. We elevated from the practice squad about a week ago. He's a Philly native. He made 2 catches in the game for 11 yards. One was a very impressive touchdown catch that he just stayed very focused on. It was a very nice catch from him. Barkley, we saw that one really good 32-yard run. That was a Saquon Barkley that we've been looking for. He had another run of about 8 yards where he was in a pile and he was just pushing the pile. I mean, unbelievable. But other than that, Barkley really couldn't get anything going in the run game. Pass game, he had 4 catches for 13 yards. Booker had 1 catch for 17 yards. So, but out of the 15 receptions, 5 of them are from running backs. And I talked about it in the pregame video. Freddie Kitchens was going to get the, running backs in the passing game. He did a bit, so that was good to see. We saw flea flicker. We saw reverse. I didn't like the time of the reverse where Darius Slayton lost 13 yards. The flea flicker worked well, so a lot of good encouraging things in this game from the Giants offensively. Now, was the play calling very good? No, but I think Freddie Kitchens, it was kind of quick notice. I think he's going to put a better, game plan, maybe some different kind of plays upcoming. But Evan Ingram, he had a 1 key drop that almost led to an interception. But other than that, he was good in this game. 3 catches for 37 yards. Slayton had 3 catches for 40 yards. Galladay had 3 huge catches for 50 yards. John Ross had a couple nice catches. So the Giants really got a lot of receivers going in this game. So that's definitely good to see. The Giants didn't put up a lot of points, which is a little bit disappointing. They had a couple of really bad penalties. Nate Solder is a disgrace. I put out on Twitter. The guy sucks. He is just terrible. There's nothing else to say about him. But I want to think about positives in this game. Andrew Thomas had a tough holding call. That's not very good. But coming off of when you want to think about the positives here, we beat the Eagles. That's unbelievable. So we're only a half game behind the Eagles. I'm not predicting this, and I'm not saying, anything crazy here, but if the Giants win against the Miami Dolphins next week, who are a very beatable team, they're 5-7. And at 5-7, you could be looking at, a potential wild card spot, with meaningful games down the stretch. And as a Giants fan, you can't ask for much more, but we got to take it one game at a time. You got to hope that we can beat the Miami Dolphins in Miami. So that's really it, guys. Giants win, beat the Eagles. They move to 4-7. Hopefully next week they can win in Miami, improve to 5-7. Lots to take from this game, good, bad. Patrick Graham's a genius. He just put up a great game. But the Giants are slowly, improving in the right direction. And this defense is definitely one that, the Giants can keep together. There's a lot of good pieces here. So hopefully the Giants are able to string together some more wins and, keep going this season. But that's all I got in this video, guys. You guys let me know down below in the comment section your thoughts on this win at home against the Eagles. Big win. Love beating the Eagles. You guys let me know what you think down below in the comment section. And as always, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We'll see you guys all in the next video. Let's go Giants.